Words from the Most High, Most High, we may grow thereby.
Hey there, family. This is the Most High's House of
Prayer, praise, and peace,
back again with more words from the Most High.
that we may grow thereby.
Hallelujah, family.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
We are so grateful for this time, for this moment, for this opportunity again to come before your family and to just talk about the goodness of the Most High. Hallelujah. What a beautiful day that the Most High has allowed us to see. He's allowed us to see the sunshine. Hallelujah. Just shining in our eyes, and his glorious and his wonders and his works, and the wind is blowing, the trees are moving. Hallelujah.
Swaying, giving Yah the praise.
As well. Oh, hallelujah, mommy. Come on now. They clapping. Hallelujah. They making their joyful noise. They talk.
Beautiful.
Ooh, what a blessing. What a blessing. I didn't even think about that, mommy. Hallelujah. When you look at his wonders that he's made, hallelujah, the leaves are blowing and they're giving him the praise. The wind is just moving, and we don't know from whence it comes, but nevertheless, hallelujah, it is the Most High's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. Hallelujah, family. We are so glad again for this time, family, and we have two of our oldest, actually our two oldest here, hallelujah, in on the lesson. Don't know if they're gonna say anything, but they sitting here looking at us. Hallelujah.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Shabbat shalom, family.
Hallelujah.
I'm doing something other than singing today, so.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
But they here, and they want to be part of the lesson and just sit here and listen, and rather than play it back, they want to be live with it, family. Hallelujah. We're grateful for that time. We're grateful. You know how when they get older, family, hallelujah, you know, they get off to doing their own things, but nevertheless, they're right here, and they are, hallelujah, praying with us, family.
Yes,
praying
they are.
for us and praying for you, praying for everybody. Hallelujah. We taught them that's what they're supposed to do. Hallelujah. And by the grace of the Most High, they will not depart. Hallelujah, family.
That's right.
Hallelujah. But as you can see, family, you see, how do I get me out of the way? Ooh, family,
Hallelujah.
this is something else right here, family, because it's something that we all deal with, and nobody's immune from this, you know, family. And I think about, when you think about getting out of the way, because we are the called out of the Most High, what happens is, when, you know, sometimes we get beside ourselves, the Most High will allow some things to take place in our lives, and then when they're taking place in our lives, they tend to get our attention. You know, then we surrender and we say, Father, have your way, Father. Don't, you know, I get it now. I understand what you're talking about. Hallelujah. Then on the other occasions when we tend to act like this, you know, after we done got our chastising from the Most High, and, you know, he done told us don't do this and don't do that. Then we start walking the straight and narrow, like, okay, I'm going to do exactly what he told me to do. I'm going to, you know, walk this line, and I'm going to be upright and live free and separated.
Straighten up and fly right.
That's what I'm talking about. Then, you know, we say with our actions. Now listen to this, not necessarily with our words. We say, Father, it's all good right now. You know, I got it together. You go ahead and, you good, Father. Stay where you are. Let me go ahead and handle this. Come on, family. Come on, family. You know, I'm not saying that we say this outright, but with our actions and the things that we do and how we carry ourselves, we look at it in the sense of, you know, I got this together. You helped me out. You got me from, you know, brought me out that last time. So I know you got me covered this time, but let me go ahead and handle this right now. And our actions kind of speak that sometimes. And I am very much guilty of that. And I know some of you all are guilty of that. So we just got to watch that. Help us, Father, to get me and us out of the way. I mean, you know, we start adding our own stuff to everything, you know, up in there. We add our own special sauce. And then after that, when we start adding it, it begins to be too salty. Come on, family.
Oh, yeah.
You know how grandma used to say she don't want nobody in her pots and pans while she cooking because you may add too much salt to that. Watch out, family.
Yeah.
I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You only need one cook up in there, and you let grand take care of that. Otherwise, you gonna get popped or something now. But look at what you think about what grandma used to do. She tell you to get out of there. What do you think the Most High is talking about when you trying to get up in his business, when he is the author and the finisher of our faith, family? What are we doing? What are we thinking about when we do that now? Think about that. Then we are right back where we started, talking about, what the guy say, brother say, going in cycles. What's going on with that? We end up with that same cycle back over and over and over again until we allow the Most High to get us out of the way. Hallelujah.
Yeah, complete control.
Complete control. All right, family. You know what we talking about. You know when Sister YAHUAH get to talking and going on and on. Come on, family. She get going. But nevertheless, we going to get started with this lesson. Go ahead, mommy.
Now, it's best to, one thing when grandma pops you because you don't put your hand in the pot and try to mess with her food. She pops you with that wooden spoon. Eventually that'll stop. But if the Most High get in there and he start to popping you, y'all know that's going to linger for a while.
Oh, yeah. You
better get you out of the way and let Yah have his way. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his stake and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his work.
You see that, family? All those works, you know what, family? They start with belief. Go ahead, mommy.
And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
Hallelujah, family. You hear this verse and you hear what the Most High is saying here. When you think about what's going on right now, there's so much, how can I say, put in our faces these days that it's so challenging not to put emphasis on one's own self. Think about that. Ponder on that, family. I mean, you have spa day, you got beauty shop day, you
social media with selfies all day.
Oh, sure enough, definitely. And then when the sisters are going to that beauty shop, they getting that kitchen done. Come on now, family. So ain't nothing wrong with getting that kitchen done and maintaining it and doing what you need to do. Daughters of Zion, nothing wrong with that. But they even got places that cater to men with the petties and manis. Family, we gonna keep it all the way to the real, family. My hands, I'm talking about me personally, keeping it real. My hands were meant to praise the Most High and
Hallelujah.
to work. Come on now. And the Most High shall command these blessings. What is he doing? He's commanded it in our storehouses and in everything, the things that we set our hands to do. That's what he's blessing.
Yes.
I don't need nobody touching my feet. Come on, family. Watch out now. The only time when I want my feet to be touched is when my brothers or my sons, we are girded and humbling ourselves with around our waist, and we wash one another's feet. And then after we finish washing one another's feet, we get up and we embrace one another.
Hallelujah.
Other than that, nobody need to touch my toes. I don't need to go to no spa, get them things done. Come on now. That's just me, family. I don't need my nails to be put in a certain way, because guess what? They gonna get dirty anyway, because I'm gonna work, because that's what a man does. He gets his behind out there and he works and he takes care of business. It's not time for all of that effeminate, out cold, crazy, retarded stuff of trying to look pretty. Get you a Covatus and keep it going, family. Watch out now. Watch out now. I shouldn't have said Covatus, but you know what I'm talking about. If you got some locks, put them locks back up and make sure they don't get in the way while you're working, and you get yourself out there and work. Come on, family. Hallelujah.
Wow, it is day.
Wow, come on, mommy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, it is day. You know, and again, family, in all of this, we're not saying don't take care of yourself. You know, you gotta go out there. You gotta wash your body. You gotta do something to them teeth. Come on now, brush them up a little bit. You got to put on some clothes and cover your body. You have to eat. You have to drink. You have to do the proper things for your body. But in this day and time, family, it's just been taken so far out of pocket. It's going crazy. Like my son just said, you know, all the selfie and the social media, it's all geared toward how can I promote myself?
Please my flesh.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, son. Definitely. You men pleasers, you know, pleasing themselves, going out and touching this and touching that. And, you know, how can I toot my lips up to make this look a little bit more better? Taking a picture, and we've said this before, taking a picture of ourselves, family. I don't know if it's just because Sister YAHUAH and I are from a different time or whatever. The only time I'm really looking at myself is when I get up in the morning and making sure I don't have no boogers in my eyes. Watch out, family. And making sure I don't have no boogers in my nose, family. You know, you don't want to have that thing flinging in and out while you're inhaling and exhaling. Watch out, family. Come on.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it all the way to the real, family. That's the only time I really need to look at the mirror. And I know, daughters of Zion, you know, you look a little bit more, but that's okay. That's a okay thing. But when it gets to start taking the selfies and then the pictures, and then you taking 1, 2, and then 27, and you posting all 27 on the air. Come on, family. What is we doing when we do that? That is self-glorification and gratification. Come on now. We got to get out of that. You know, we're again, remember, we are the temple of the Most High. You know, what is so prevalent this day and time, again, is that we so easily and so trying to do that self-worship thing, and we're not, and it's not pleasing to the Most High. He don't like that at all. He is not okay with that. He wants to let us know, and he's telling us today, stop doing that and worship him and get off of ourselves. Hallelujah. Go ahead, mommy.
And remember, we must decrease so that the Most High can increase.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hallelujah. For the love of MASHIACH constrains us, because we thus judge that if one died for all, then we're all dead. And that he died for all, that they which live should not henceforth live unto themselves.
You hear that, family? Look at that. Read that one more good in time, mommy.
And that he died for all, that they which live should not henceforth live unto themselves, but unto him which died for them and rose again.
Hallelujah. What is he saying right here? That next verse, it says, I am crucified with MASHIACH. Nevertheless, I live, yet not I, but MASHIACH lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of YAHUAH. And what did he do? Who loved me and gave himself for me. Family, is you hearing that? Oh, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That's who is loving us, and that's who gave himself for us and gave us this opportunity whereby we can breathe, we can inhale, we can exhale. It's not about us, but it's all about the Most High. Hallelujah. Go ahead, mommy.
This I say, therefore, and testify in Yahuwah, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind. See, that's that I. Having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of Yahuwah through the ignorance that is in them. Through the ignorance that is in them.
Yes.
Because of the blindness of their hearts.
Hallelujah, family. Just want to say something here. When you look at, how can I say, unbelievers, you look at other nations, you see the blindness and the things that they don't understand, who we are, what we are, and why we are, and the things that they should actually be doing. You look at their heart and you have a heart towards them, but you're going back and you're saying, look at what they're actually doing. They are certainly self-consumed. And we've gone over to think about what our foreparents did. They went over to the other nations and they saw exactly what they were doing, and they saw them self-worshiping, and then they thought that that was an okay thing to do when it was deliberately given to us by commandment, where he said, be ye holy, for I am holy. He didn't say be like the other nations, for he wants you to practice what the other nations do. Come on, family. That's not what he said, and that's not what he meant. He meant for you to be like him, because the more that we're being like him, we not being like ourselves. Come on, family.
Hallelujah.
Look
There
at
you
that.
go, baby.
We're getting totally out of the way, and we're allowing him to show us, the ins and the outs, and what way we should go when we're doing this thing. Hallelujah. And just think about this too, family. Ponder on this. The way the Most High has this set up, when you talk about our flesh and the things that we do, this flesh, as we've said in previous lessons, is always trying to get it's always trying to take first place. Like we in a race, that race is always going on. There's that war and there's that battle between the spirit man and that flesh man. He's always trying to take first place in everything that we do in life. And you think about the how can I say, the will that the Most High has given us, and how we're able to go out and do certain things. We're able to build things. We can engineer things and put a door frame up. I can't put a door frame up. That's just not my calling. But my brother, my best friend, he can put a door up and draw a straight line a mile long. That's just his gift. He can build a house and wire it, and you name it, he can basically do it.
Oh, yeah.
That's just not me. And somebody having those type of skills and having that type of drive, sometimes those are just gifts that the Most High gives.
Yeah.
And he reigns on the just as well as the unjust, family. But sometimes when you look at other nations, they take it so far, and even ourselves, we say, look what I did. And that's not what it's about.
No.
Not at all, because
God be the glory.
that's it, mommy. We're getting ourselves out of the way. How do we get me out of the way? Think about that and ponder on that, family. So it is a tight thing sometimes, but the Most High provided us with his spirit. So therefore we can push past that. We have something to battle with this flesh, to get this flesh out of the way and say, all right now, flesh, you've been tripping, you've been fooling. I got to do the will of my Father that sent me to do this. Hallelujah. Go ahead, mommy.
Who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness, to work all uncleanness with greediness.
Wow.
But ye have not so learned Mashiach. If so, be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahusha, that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man.
You hear that, family? Put it off. Go ahead, mommy.
Which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
There it is, family. Is you hearing that? Is you pondering on that? Go ahead, mommy. This is telling us about how do we get us out of the way. Go ahead, mommy.
Yes. And that ye put on the new man, which after Yahuwah is created in righteousness and true holiness.
Ooh, do you hear that, family? Are you listening? Now, how is this? How should this new man be? You know, what should this new man look like? Look at how the Father is setting this up, family. Look at how he's just giving us the remedy of what we think we're supposed to be, or what even when we start thinking, sometimes we ain't got to really think about it. All we got to do is trust in him and see what his word says and let him guide our minds, because he's given us what we should do. He's talking about what we should be, that long suffering. You know, we got to be kind in everything that we do. You know, kind, even when we tuning somebody up, you can be kind about it. Hallelujah. Some of y'all just got that right there. Come on, family. you know, we not vaunting ourselves, you know, talking about the love that the Most High has put down in our inside of our souls, in our hearts, and our minds. We not getting puffed up about it. We just loving and doing what the Most High tell us to do. You know, it talks about the love not being in what we should act like, not being unseemly. We not seeking our own thing. We seeking to do the Most High's will. We ain't easily provoked. Are we getting just teed off at every little thing that comes about? Or are we able to get ourselves out of the way and say, Father, you already got this thing covered. Come on now, family. You know, are we thinking about that evil thing? Are we thinking about on these things that are just and right and that's of a good report? Watch out, family, to the lead. You know, all of that we talking about. We ain't getting down on nobody. We not rejoicing in no iniquity, but we rejoicing in the truth that he stated in his word. We able to believe them things that he told us to do, and we're able, family, to endure the things. Now ponder on this is the rest, and this is the end of the remedy of what he's given us, and not the whole and total end of it, but this is another way that we can look at it as, how do I get me out of the way? Go ahead, mommy, and just read that. Now y'all ponder on this, family. Come on now.
And remember that in all our ways acknowledge him.
Yes.
And he shall direct our paths.
That's what I'm talking about, mama. Hallelujah.
Wherefore, putting away lying.
This is going back of how this man should look like. What should this new man look like? And how should this new man act? Go ahead, mommy.
Speak every man truth with his neighbor.
There it is. It's coming now, family.
For we are members of one of another.
How do I get me out of the way? Go ahead. Come on now.
Be ye angry and sin not.
Listen to that, family.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Did you ponder on that part, family? Hallelujah. Neither give place to the enemy. Come on, family. Don't give place to him at all. Come on now. It said, let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands, not being petted and managed, but working with his hands. Come on, family. The things which is good. So what is that good thing? Hallelujah. That he may have to give to him that needeth. Your hands looking all pretty. You ain't trying to get them dirty to help your neighbor out. Watch out, family. Oh, hallelujah. Come on now, family. Hallelujah. But what is he saying right here? What is he saying again? Go ahead, mommy.
Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers.
Hallelujah. When you look at these last few verses, it is literally getting us, that person, out of the way, and we helping our neighbor.
Hallelujah.
That's exactly what we're doing. So when you look at it,
one to another.
That's it, mommy. How do I get me out of the way? Come on, family. We go and we help our family. We encourage our family. We put our hands to the exchangers and we do what thus saith the Most High, what he told us to do. We can be there. We can do it, family. Hallelujah. We have already won, family. It's done. It's done already. There is your answer. It's not the whole and complete answer, but that's someplace where we can start. Go over these scriptures, family. You can see, how do I get me out of the way? Something that we all deal with, something that we go through. But when we look back on the word, hallelujah, even when we call ourselves helping somebody else, we're getting ourselves out of the way and not taking the glory for what we've done for somebody else, but knowing that it was the Most High who wrought that work in us to actually do what somebody else needed. Hallelujah. For the hearers. Hallelujah. That's somebody that needed something, family. But hallelujah, family. We are so grateful for just your patience and listening. Hallelujah. We're going to go ahead and get on here, but we just want to encourage you to do those things. Do those things. Talk about the love. Walk about the love. And let the Most High Spirit lead and guide you. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And if you are enjoying the Most High's House of Prayer, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. We love you all, family. Hallelujah.